the Spider-Man 2 game which came out last week. First off here now, Spider-Man 2, a combat is amazing, visually amazing, stunning, right? Graphically, right? Upgrades, questing, side missions, etc., right? First off here now, the overall combat, it's pretty much the same like from the first game, right? But now you're getting more a variety like in the gadgets and as well the actual special attacks. So both Spider-Man and Miles Morales, they have their own separate special attacks, right? These attacks can be for crowd control, extra damage, etc., right? And yeah, the about the animations now, some of the animations, the takedown animations have been changed, right? This time now there is like a parry. There is like a parry button, and parrying is very important because some enemies cannot be defeated without parrying against them, right? There's gonna be bigger enemies here and there, and parrying is very important, and the enemies like along like with the combat too as well. The enemies, they're more difficult this time around compared to the 2018 one, right? There's more a variety like of enemies, and the enemies are very smart. They're very good are very good at taking you out. They kind of take you out quicker like in this game, But yeah, like I said, combat is pretty much the same, right? The base combat, uppercutting, right, hitting, dodging, etc., webbing up enemies, and yeah, the gadgets now are more for crowd control, right? The gadgets, there's no longer that gadget menu, so that gadget menu like from the first game like is no longer there. Instead, you can only carry 4 gadgets like at once, right? These gadgets, it's made up for its cool ass animations and crowd control effects, etc. Visually, this game is amazing. It is amazing, right? Stunning, right? From every building that you see to the skyline to park areas to the ocean, etc., right? So this game looks very realistic, Spider-Man, the characters as well, same thing, Craven, the hunter. Just look at Craven's face. His face looks amazing, absolutely amazing, Questing, so the questing at this time, side questing is a little bit different, right? Uh, you know, same idea, same idea, helping out somebody and finding out, trying to stop like a certain enemy, or sometimes there'll be a certain mystery. There is science missions, but they're different this time. There are science missions for plants, For a second, plants, I was thinking of a poison ivy, but poison ivy, that's from the DC universe. That's not from, a Marvel. But anyways, the side questing is there, and story wise as well, the main story, I'm going to avoid posting spoilers because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't finished the game. But story wise, that's amazing, right? Insomniac, they really understand Spider-Man, the whole Spider-Man universe, and Spider-Man lore. They did their homework like on the comic book history behind Spider-Man, like an amazing job. And the 2018, Spider-Man 2018, I always thought was the perfect adaptation of Spider-Man. This one kind of overcomes that. This one is kind of giving you more, so there's more characters to see, more villains to see, but again, like it maintains that Spider-Man greatness. They really understand the character Spider-Man. So graphically as well, like I said before, impressive. Gameplay wise, impressive, right? Upgrades, upgrades as well. You can upgrade. There's various features that do upgrades. For example, special abilities, gadgets, and suit tech. Suit tech more for upgrading health and focus. Our focus is back this time, right? But your focus meter, the focus meter looks smaller, but it's the same like from the first game. It's the same idea, right? You build up focus to replenish health or to take down like a certain enemy quicker, you know. So yeah, the replenishment like is back, right? You know, upgrading things, for example, efficiency and damage, effectiveness, and web. You know, there's a cool ass gadgets that you can upgrade. You know, you can change special attacks, so you can change. You can only hold any 4 special attacks like at once. You know, but you can change them over time. So you can change these animations over time. So you're upgrading. One of the coolest things like about the game is the suits. So the suits, you know, tons of suits in this game. I heard there are what 70 suits like in the game, so that would be like 35 suits for Peter, 35 for Miles. Suits are amazing. They're absolutely amazing and stunning, right? There's old school Spider-Man suits. There's Spider-Man suits like from the movies. There's a techno Spider-Man suits. There's like a altered, a futuristic Spider-Man suits. So cool, like really 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 cool. You know, certain suits will have 3 different color variations to them. This is very cool. This is very cool. This is not like in the first game, but for example, at the base, Insomniac Spider-Man suit, like with the big white symbol, you can customize it. You know, well, not really customize it. You can change it to the variation where the colors are inverted. So the head is gonna be blue, and the like his abdomen at the side of his abdomen is gonna be red. You know, so you can actually change up the dynamic like of certain suits. You know. Other suits are like a classic suit, so more for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man a movie verse suits. There are no color variations like on them, you know. But yeah, the color variations the suits. Like I spent so long like in the suit menu because like it's amazing, especially once you finish the game, like once you unlock a lot of the suits, and yeah, I'm going back and forth between this suit and that suit and this suit and that suit. Plus the suits carry over into cutscenes. There are certain mandatory cutscenes. I can't say because of spoilers. There are certain mandatory cutscenes that require you to wear the default suit. But for the most part, though, uniform changes carry over to cutscenes, just like in the 2018 game. You know, collectibles as well. There are less collectibles like in this game. There are less, but it makes up for it because there's more side content. There's just more overall side content and side questing, like in the game. You know, more things too in the game. There are glitches in the game and bugs. I had a bug that turned Miles Morales into like a tofu. So like this mini white sphere. No, sorry, a rectangle, a 3D rectangle. It looks so cool, but like I was like, I was so confused. Where is Miles Morales? He's supposed to be here, but he's not there. But he can still web sling, can still do content, but he wasn't there. There's another cutscene glitch that I cut out Craven, so Craven like is paused, but the dialogue like is still going on. So like I would imagine like with patches, it's going to get improved, like right. It's going to be less glitches over time, you know. More things. Traversal is back. Web slinging is amazing, fantastic, right? They added in more web slinging animations, right? I don't remember much from Miles Morales, a 2020 game, but I remember, comparing this to the 2018 game. This one does add in more web slinging animations, and you can really feel the acrobatics and the body movement behind the web slinging, right? There's a cool web sling where Spider-Man like is upside down, like he's literally upside down while he's web slinging. It's very cool. It is like a really 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 cool. But yeah, Miles Morales has a cool ass animations as well. You know, just like how he moves and fluidity and yeah, they both fight differently. Going back to fighting and combat, they both fight slightly differently. Miles Morales has different type of uppercut. Peter Parker is more of a direct uppercut. But they both have pretty much the same power sets. Miles Morales carries over these electric powers from the 2020 game, so he can jumpstart certain generators, and there's going to be puzzles that surrounding that as well. And yeah, there's special attacks that's surrounded by that. And yeah, so Spider-Man 2 is amazing. It is absolutely amazing, you know. And I can't say much else to avoid spoilers, but yeah, I recommend this game. Please like, share, subscribe, share the video all over. Thanks for watching Spider-Man 2. Thank you.